Yo guys, what's up? Perceptivity here, and today I'm bringing you another Katawa Shoujo video. In the last episode, we met Lily, who was a blind girl who sat in a room, and Hisao and Lily were conversing until late evening, and we actually finally got to the library. So, we will see what happens. We're probably gonna meet some new characters today, and see where that leads us. Lily, for me, at least, is one of the favorite characters just because she's so calm and like has this aura about her, so it's gonna be great. So we'll see what happens, but let's get into the game. So let's load. Shared library, here we go. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. I'm ambling down the narrow aisle. I study the spines of the book in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read a blurb, taking it with me if it looked good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choices in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. It's as if the calm mood for the room I had tea with Lily and snuck with isn't here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reached the end of the aisle and found a collection of desks, set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at a desk either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of the several beanbags. Ah, it's the girl, the black-haired girl who snuck out through the back. What was it? It's the dark-haired girl from my class, the one who snuck out of the classroom early, and I actually didn't read the text what it was saying before, so I guess it was unconsciously. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intriguing floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would do with anyone else. She's a classmate, after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close, underneath her long, dense bangs. I can see that parts of her face, at least a third, if not a half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her eyes. For a second, I'm shocked, and divert my eyes to the book in her hand, before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up to her for. Should I go with, "Hi, I'm new here, Hisao Nakai, we're in the same class. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you," and since we startled her, I would guess it's the second option, so I'm gonna go with the second option. "Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's okay." The girl suddenly doesn't look like it's okay, but let it slide. "So, do you mind if I sit here?" She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit, but finally she nods, but just a little. Okay." I take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind her book once again. Life of Pi. I never heard of it. So, sorry again for startling you. I'm Hisao. She looks up from her books, stalling a little before replying. I know. We are in the same class." Her speech is stilted and so quiet that it is barely audible even in the still library. Somehow, I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong. "Hanako, Hanako." I resist the urge to say, "That's a nice name," just to have something to say, but really, it's the only thing that I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I am being all bothered and fussed about kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. So I try to read the covers and the introduction of the books I picked up, and she buries her face in her book. Uncomfortably, silence consumes us. So this was an interesting meeting indeed. Talking a bit and then silence. My eye still wanders to her direction, and have sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realize that she's doing the same, and only pretend to immerse immerse in the life of Pi. Before I keep on going, Life of Pi, I've seen the movie. I really liked the movie. If you haven't seen it, I suggest go watch it. It's about a boy who ends up in a boat together with a tiger, and they travel through an amazing journey together. But yeah, you will. If you watch the movie, I strongly suggest you do it because it's amazing. So let's keep on going. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all. It darts around like a scared little rabbit. When our gaze finally meets, the chain reaction is unstoppable. Donk! She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I... I... I? I got something to do. Or actually, she said, I gotta go to do something. With a warning, Haruka takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuka are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Anako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you see or notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What did she look like? Long, dark hair, kinda shy she had, and well, some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear, Yuko, would you excuse me? I had better try and find her. Sure, I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry. I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Right, I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get to hang up this place. Did I do something wrong? What did you do? Nothing, I was just looking for some books and then she got this split and ran off. The most offending thing I can think of might have looked at her general direction a few times. Well, she is a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy, I think, and she's not accustomed to talk with other people. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder. It's just how she is, I think. Yuka doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casual only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something to that, but resists it. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushes heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No, it sounded real wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us has anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on the desk really like doing that for some reason. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I have to do it. I hope that's not inconvenient for you. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because... I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't ya? I surprised myself with that too, honestly, at least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill the time. I couldn't do much else. I see. But she doesn't say anything else, and just checks out my books for me. I guess this is what they call tact. Holding the library books with one arm, I troll my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind me startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key that I almost managed to get out of the lock. Who is it? I turn around to see who is talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone called B. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yeah, but we met before yesterday. I don't think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we met before. You live across the hall, you're Kenji. Ken jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn! This can only mean one of two things. Either we have met and you tell me the truth, and I just can't remember it, or you're a spy. He pauses. A psychic spy. His eyes start around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to maniac in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenny points a finger in my face damnably. Unlike you. Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies. If you think you can pass as Isao because I'm legally blind, you're sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim, maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperity? I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there! Kenny comes closer, one careful step at a time. I stay still. At least he assaults me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh wait, I see now. Damn, it really is you. Sighing again and then once again for good measures. I step backwards just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good. I think something's wrong? I don't know, just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things actually, even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we have had any contact either. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. You see, this is how it is, this world. There's no justice, you see. Even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? It's nothing. I scared some girl off accidentally, literally too. She actually ran away from me. What's my fault, really? I think I'm not really used to all of this yet. A girl? A cute one? Cute, that's a hard question. She had a nice body and really beautiful hair, but the face... I guess it could go either way. She was cute, she wasn't cute. To be honest, she is cute. Yeah, cute I guess. I knew it. There's a lot of cute girls here, a strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of the school. I tried to warn you, man, but you didn't listen. I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets? Yeah, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls in this school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that is a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a high pool of women would be mainstream, but no! What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing out much by cutting out now. No, not really. Only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kane starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of feminist infiltration. This disparity in numbers of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war. Oh my. Sorry for that. I kinda didn't watch the record timer on my Bandcamp, so sorry for that. But let's keep on going. Yeah, we'll reread it because I can't remember where I stopped. So yeah, just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere in Japan. Women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Oops, sorry, I paused the wrong thing. Oh my god, sorry everyone. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers in the past. The build-up of a military has been a clear sign of imminent war. Oh, the sound effects in the background. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They are so cunning, as expected of women. Soon the day will come when. Can you voice trails of ominously? That's why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you, just as they killed me. You will end up just like me. Oh hell no. I can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey, what the hell? What the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of. So you're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, based feminist conspiracy. Stop it, stop. I lost you way back there somewhere around feminist infiltration. Too hard to follow. It's cool. I have some grabs and stuff in my room and puppets. You like puppets? No, puppets. You don't like puppets? Okay, grabs are still cool, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I am done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is far too strange for me. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was so wrong. Something's on your mind, dude? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenny frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That's my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate the last part, and the part is kind of important. There can only be one, like in the foreign movie where there could only be one, and in the end, there's only one dude left because that was the point. I've never seen anyone talk so heatedly and defensively about absolutely nothing before. And sorry, I got stuck in Kenji's thing, so. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of other dark and complex conspiracies that the school holds as tangled as. Quick, finish my analogy for me. Be a pal. I'm going to get to bed now. It's extremely late. That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the West feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quietly and quickly. It's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into my bed. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just laying there with my eyes closed. This school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is a stranger than the last. Is stranger than the last, sorry. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place that made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe I'm just trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off. and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, although this place really is more a school and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pill arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. And this was the end of the day, so as soon as this loading screen is over, I'm gonna pause and stop. There we go. Yes, this has been a long episode. It's over 20 minutes already, and as I said, I'm gonna keep them to 20 minutes, and we actually finished another day. We have now gotten through 2 days, and like we met Hanako, the black-haired girl, and we met Kenji again, and now we clearly know that Kenji is maybe a possessed person, or maybe he's just insane, crazy, I don't know. But he seems like a nice fellow. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this video off, like always, by saying thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't, subscribe to my channel, because I need the support from you guys, and you guys are awesome for following me on Twitter and subscribing on my YouTube. So I hope you guys have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. So bye bye.